while men move in the shadows, making hidden plans in secret. The power of God leaves them exposed as a light shining unto a dark place through Prophet Elvis Mbonye, one whose prowess in the prophetic is beyond dispute. 26th January 2021.
I see a nation, and that nation is India. And I see the nation of the US. And the Spirit of God says, these that devise idolatry shall be brought to naught, says the Spirit of the living God. For they have spoken in secret, and have tried to engineer a move that shall begin to bring idolatry and to exalt it. And you shall see it before you and think there is a partnership going on, but the Spirit of God says it is not. This is idolatry. And when these two nations shall begin visiting each other, the Spirit of God says, so shall my word go forth as a sword, and evil shall not prevail. For I shall tear and disrupt, and I shall cause one man to collapse, and he shall fall down, and he shall be lost, and people shall wonder, where is he? But it shall arise that he has indeed collapsed. And when it arises, it shall be for a matter of days, but you shall know that I have reserved a remnant on the face of this earth, with whom I shall work wonders, with whom the ends of the earth they shall dominate, says the Spirit of the living God. And I shall cause all evil to scatter and to scatter, and I shall tear it in pieces, says the Spirit of the living God.
Almost 2 months later, true to the word of the prophecy, leading media outlets reported on the U.S. Defense Secretary flying to India to visit the Indian Prime Minister in an effort to intensify the partnership between the two countries.
Good evening and welcome. Let's start with the top story that we're tracking for you. Pentagon Chief Lloyd Austin is currently in India for a 3-day visit, a bid by the Biden administration to set up a bilateral engagement, stepping this up between the two countries. Pentagon Chief met with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Indian Prime Minister outlined his vision for the strategic partnership between the two countries and also emphasized on the important role of bilateral defense cooperation between India and the United States.
And I shall cause one man to collapse, and he shall fall down.
As the prophet had accurately foreseen, at the time the U.S. Defense Secretary was visiting India, global news media was dominated by the top story of the fall of the United States president.
Well, President Biden decided to race up the stairs to his airplane, and this happened. Doubtless there's someone at CNN right now trying to figure out how to tell us that Joe Biden didn't actually fall. The White House is already trying that. They said it was the wind's fault.
Prophet Elvis Mbonye has clearly proven God's authority over the nations of the earth through the unfolding of this and countless other national and international prophetic fulfillments. We worship the all-powerful living God and accord double honor to his foremost prophet in this generation, Prophet Elvis Mbonye.